What does the scouter say about his
subscriber
level? It's over
10,000. Hello YouTube, today I'm celebrating 10,000 subscribers, and well, this is going to be a long video. So for the people that don't want to watch the entire video, let's just start with the important things. First, I am going to upload some things to my Patreon in commemoration of the 10k subscribers, namely one sort of vlog. I wouldn't really call it a vlog, but well, it's like me showing off my entire Elder Scrolls collection and also telling some stuff, maybe about myself or something. Anyway, I'm making it after this video, so I guarantee you though it's going to be fun if you, well, like my content. And geez, I don't like this music, let's switch up to something else. Other than that, something I want to mention is that I now have an Elder Scrolls Online guild, especially dedicated to Imperial knowledge. It's open for for anyone who wants to join, and basically if you want to join, just send me an in-game email. My player ID is @zorkonovik, like Imperial knowledge, you get it? Yeah, good. So, well, send me an in-game email and I'll probably invite you to my friends list and also invite you to my guild. Can't guarantee that I'll always be online, might take a day for me to respond since I'm really buried in work at times, not right now, that's why I'm making this video on the Patreon thingy. Yeah, by the way, also to the Patreon, in about a month now, it's going to be my 1 year anniversary of the channel, I mean 2 years, and then the day after it's going to be the 2-year anniversary of my first video, and those 2 days will also see some special content on the Patreon, namely a making of, like a behind the scenes video, and also maybe something in terms of another giveaway or another vlog, I don't know yet. But there will also be a couple of things near the anniversary on my channel. Basically the 25th and the 26th of May will be one big Elder Scrolls party on my channel, so keep those dates noted down. Other than that, I want to apologize to the people that want to leave early from this video for this very lame intro, but I really wanted to do this intro at 9,000 subscribers, but if I remember correctly, I was just very busy at that moment, and I was like editing it, and I was like, no, I'm not going to make a video right now, I need to do other things. Get your responsibilities straight. So yeah, about that. Other than that, there is not really anything I want to say to anyone who wants to leave early, other than thank you so much for helping me reach this milestone, because it has really been, well, almost 2 years, almost 2 great years, and I hope that we can continue doing what we're doing, well, what I'm doing and how you're watching. So, with that said, anyone who wants to leave and does not want to listen to me ramble on for hours and hours, well, not hours, but he can leave right now. Bye. So, with all the little fish out of the pool, let's talk a bit. It has been some time since my last channel update, and well, it's probably going to be a while from here, because they usually don't do that well, and I don't really have that much to say. But, yeah, so in a month, the 25th and 26th of May, that will be the 2 anniversaries of my channel. First the anniversary of the channel, then the anniversary of my first video. You might think, why do two separate things? Well, I have two separate things planned, so you'd better just shut your mouth. So yeah, 10,000 subs. It's amazing. And I must say, I am so grateful to all of you who stuck with me all this time. And well, it has just been amazing and so rewarding to do. And well, there's actually one person I want to thank. Well, especially. And that person is someone who actually, whose comment I first noticed out of all comments since I started the channel. His name is Country Middleton, and it was my first ever video request. He asked me to do a video on the dwarves, or Dwemer. He wanted to know their history, etc. It was on my first video, and well, at the time I had like 36 subscribers. I had only just noticed that I actually got subscribers since, well, when I started this channel I made my first video, the Great War video. And well, after a few days of not getting any views, I was very disappointed, and I just logged off and switched back to my, well, then main account, because I had a personal account. And well, Sunday in the summer, I believe it was like 2 months later, I was sitting with some friends and they were like, hey, how's your video doing, the Great War video? And I said, well, not that great. So I took my phone, and I'm actually getting my phone right now, and I logged in to YouTube on the Imperial Knowledge, and I just noticed that I had like 36 subscribers, and then there were like 200 views on my video, and I was like, oh my god, this is so many people watch my video. And I have like 36 subscribers that I don't know, because, well, that was important at the time, because me and my friend both had a YouTube channel, and well, at the time we just knew everyone that watched, and it were such bad videos with like me just talking Dutch to my old webcam mic. You can still hear that mic, my first two videos on the Dwemer and on the Great War. But I was like, oh my god, these are so many people. And then I saw his request and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this more often. Because in the Great War video I actually promised an Akavir video, but I had nothing ready on it. And even in the Dwemer video I had said that I had already researched on it, just to not let the people down who actually watched my previous video. And well, I hadn't done shit. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so thanks to him this whole channel actually started, and after that, when I said, well, I'm going to do something with your requests, after that the requests actually started coming. And I started to enjoy making videos more and more, and well, one thing led to another. And now I have 10,000 subscribers and an average of 2,000 viewers, and well, about 10,000 viewers on good videos, so yeah, I'm happy. That said, it hasn't really been only my own work. I mean, this channel, ever since the beginning, I mean, I've chosen very specifically to not do gameplay and talk over it. I mean, the lore play series I wanted to start was like that, and I still want to start it, but the problem is I wanted to do that as like a stand-in for when I don't have time. But after the first lore play video, it turned out that actually costs more time to make than a normal video. Because I need to prepare, and I have like an entire list of things I need to talk about. And yeah, I don't know. It's just more time in total. Because my computer can't handle anything while rendering a video. So, yeah. What was I talking about again? Oh, yeah. This channel has always been like images, and I think that's more convenient because I can show you whatever I want to show, and not everything is in the games. So I can just show a piece of fan art or something of something, or maybe a nice screenshot or anything. I mean, I've been making my own screenshot lately, but the majority of my videos is literally fueled by this community, and that's always how I've seen my channel, as part of the community. Not as some, I don't know, I don't want to name other channels, but I mean, if you look at other channels, I'm quite different. And for example, last video I asked, why do you guys watch my videos? What makes me stand out that you watch me? And a lot of people say, well, because you do lore in a completely different way. You don't just do gameplay talk. And well, somehow my way of presentation actually was liked by quite a few people. And that actually surprised me, because they said, well, yes, it's not that professional, but that's exactly what we like about it. And I'm glad people like that, because I don't like those really professional made videos. It might sound like an excuse for me being lazy, but it's exactly what annoys me sometimes on YouTube. The people saying, well, and today we will talk about this, and well, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to cut out all my errors, just like it seems like you're talking to a complete robot. Or well, that you're listening to a robot. I'm like, sure. I mean, what you're saying makes sense, but people say like, well, when I do something, it sounds like a conversation, because I always, whenever something comes into my head while reading my script, I'm like, I just divert from the script, and I first tell that, and then I continue with the script, because I think that in all things, nuance is the most important thing. And for the people that are not native English speakers, nuancing means kind of, well, not seeing everything black and white, with like the Stormcloaks or the Imperials, or the Thalmor and the Imperials, but always seek the grey area. And I always try to do that on my channel, whatever subject it may be. Never look at it too black and white, and that's actually what people seem to like. Just like my the way I always go into like the politics side of things on Tamriel. I mean, a lot of people say, well, the Dragonborn is a great hero and a great warrior, so he should be emperor. Well, that's how it sometimes went in ancient times, but I mean, I look more at the political side. Well, would he really have a claim to the throne? Would these and these Elder Scroll, these and these Elder Council people accept it? Who else would want? I mean, that's what you guys seem to like, and I don't know. My channel has always been three things: discussion videos, lore videos, or just regular one subject explain, and map videos. And I personally like all three of them. However, the map videos cost the most amount of time, and the discussion videos cost the least amount of time, because it's just me rambling behind the mic. And I want to continue doing all three of them, but I don't really know what I was talking about anymore. But I do remember that I had to ask you, which one of these do you like most? Do you like the mix, how I'm doing it right now? Really, I want to know, because I've been thinking a lot about this channel, and so far I've managed to stay normal. Like, what I was doing 1.5 years ago, I'm still doing now. I mean, my videos, except for quality by intro, microphone, etc., it hasn't changed the thing. I mean, I'm still starting with, hello YouTube, and let's kick off with the video. And I ended with a meme. I mean, except for the quality, nothing has changed. And that's also something that people seem to like, that I'm consistent, and well, I'm just glad it's paying off. Because when I started this channel, I was like, well, I want a format. I'm going to start and I'm going to stay with it. I might improve a little bit, but I'm not going to divert from it. Because if I remember, I don't know who asked me, but I think it's about a year ago now, or maybe even, no, or half a year. I don't really know. But someone in the Imperial Knowledge Discord said actually to me, well, your videos are at an all-time low in terms of views. Maybe you should go and do top 10 this, top 10 that in the Elder Scrolls. And you know, that's just not my content. For example, Straight Up Irish, the guy that makes a lot of these videos, or at least used to make them, I mean, he can do it in a fun way that keeps people entertained, and it is not too much of generic content, because he actually does it in a really good way. I'm not going to name names who does it in a generic way, but I mean, that's not my type of style. Just like people that say, well, you should do another lore series. Well, I could do that, of course, but the audience is just not up for it. Same case with the lore play. I mean, you guys come here for the lore and not for gameplay of me playing. I mean, when I did a lore stream that got at one point 100 viewers or 70 viewers, I don't exactly know. While when I did a normal gameplay stream, I mean, if I had 15 viewers, I was lucky, because well, it's just the thing that you come to my channel for. And over the past year, I've often been asking, what else would you like to see? But I think that the conclusion for that is, you guys don't want to see anything else but lore, because that is the reason you subscribed. And well, as one Dutch insurance company puts it, zolang je maar lang genoeg normaal blijft, word je vanzelf bijzonder. Or translated, if you stay normal long enough, you'll get special eventually. I think that's really the case with my channel at this point, and I'm really glad that it happened that way, and that they did not divert to generic content. And I hope that you guys still like it. I've often been wondering lately if there are still people from the first 100 subscribers that actually stuck with me. I've been actually analyzing comments a little bit, and I actually reached out to some people that stuck with me for a really long time, but the problem is I can't find any of those 100 people that were first in later videos. And I think on one hand that's a shame, but on the other hand it's quite logical, since, well, my channel is based around Elder Scrolls. I mean, just like, for example, I had a phase when I really liked Lord of the Rings in my life, and I was like obsessed with reading the wiki articles on Lord of the Rings every evening before going to sleep, etc. And also reading all those books. But I mean, right now I'm completely into Elder Scrolls, and I mean, I still like it, but I'm just not I'm no longer watching videos actively of it or anything. And it's the same case with the Elder Scrolls. I mean, people just lose interest and then go away. I mean, my viewers, I have a lot of legacy subscribers, as it's called on YouTube. So I don't know if I actually have to celebrate these 10,000, but it's good for my ego. But I mean, there are people come and go, and I mean, if you look at my subscribers, they only really took off after the announcement of Skyrim Special Edition. And I think that after the announcement of Elder Scrolls 6, probably people will come back, because it's once again their interest. Or maybe even now that I have 10,000 subscribers, if this comes in your feed as, hey, it's something else, I mean, it's completely possible that people will return, because they think, hey, you're still there. But, I mean, it's people that come and go, really. And that's okay. I mean, I'm happy with everyone. So, what was I going to say again? I completely forgot. Maybe I should end this video now. There was one last thing I wanted to talk about, and I just only now remembered it. I think it's about a year ago, or 3/4 of a year ago, when Straight Up Irish, the guy I talked about earlier, surpassed me in views, I mean, or in subscribers. At one point I was at around 4,000 subscribers, and he was at, I believe, 2,000. That's when we met, and we talked a bit on, at that time still Skype, because I didn't have any Discord, but it eventually became Discord. We talked a bit, and ever since that moment we've always been sort of in contact, and at one point he surpassed me in subscribers after he really hit off with one video. And I remember someone asking to me, aren't you angry that someone surpassed you this fast? And I don't know, I've always found that funny, how people seem to think that YouTube is a competition. I mean, YouTube getting subscribers and getting noticed is really a fight on itself. I mean, I've been really lucky with Skyrim Special Edition announcement, which gave me a platform. That's why I'm also actively helping smaller channels that I find to, well, get an audience. For example, the Big E15, who I've been shout-outing in some of my latest videos, and who has now about 50 consistent viewers. It's about the same that I started out with. And, well, for example, that I think that's important, that big, in my case, the medium guys help out the people that want to start. But it's not a competition. I mean, if, for example, the Big E15, he now has 200 subscribers. If he were to surpass me after I gave him a shout out. I mean, wouldn't that be like the greatest thing? Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how people think that YouTube is a competition. I mean, someone said, well, he is now over 10,000 subscribers, and where are you? Well, I was still at 7,000 at the time, and I was like, is it a competition? I mean, we have different audiences. I mean, we both make different content. I mean, he also makes some Elder Scrolls lore, but he does it in a completely different way, and that speaks to more people than my way. I mean, in the end, the community grows, and well, that's what we do it for. I don't know, I just don't understand how people can think that YouTube is some sort of competition. And really, if someone surpasses me after I endorse them, because that's what I did with Straight Up Irish, but I don't think that has had any influence. I mean, his content is just great, and I don't think it's about my shout out. But I mean, if someone surpasses you after you have given them a platform, wouldn't that be like the greatest thing? I mean, I don't know, some people would... I had a conversation with the guy who said it, and he said, well, don't you feel betrayed? And I was like, why? I mean, well, in the case of State of Iris, it's just his own videos made it happen at the time. But I mean, if, for example, someone that I endorsed, yeah, I just can't wrap my head around it. I would just think that it's absolutely great since I helped someone and to, well, chase his dreams. But, well, I guess other people have different ideas on it. So I think that this video we need to end it real quick now, because it's been 20 minutes. Well, guys, really thank you for these 10,000 subscribers. And well, we'll have the real party when the channel is 2 years old, because I have some amazing shit planned for then. Well, I think it's amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much for supporting me. Remember that if you want to become a Patreon supporter, now is the time, because I'll upload probably 2 things to the Patreon this very evening. So, I mean, $1 is fine, $5. I mean, with just one thing you can get access to everything on there. It didn't used to be that much on it, but I'll make sure there will be more. Certainly, with the anniversary, there will be more, and now there's more. And whenever I think of something, there will be more on it. So, let's end the video. Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to like or subscribe on this video, except for I just did, but you understand me. Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for all the dedication and all the nice comments. I mean, last video I asked, why do you watch my videos? And everyone gave me nice comments like, you do this right, you do this right. There was nobody, well, there was even someone who said, well, I disagree with 99% of your opinions, but I still watch your videos because they're just good or something. And I was like, that is like the greatest thing. I mean, well, we can always disagree, but we all love Elder Scrolls lore, and that's what my channel is about. And let's just carry on the way I'm doing right now, and let's just make it another great 10,000 subscribers, and after that another 10,000, and after that another 10,000 maybe. We'll see what happens, but I can promise you one thing, I'll probably carry on this way. After you, the person who watches, loses interest in Elder Scrolls lore, I'll probably still be there. When you regain interest in Elder Scrolls lore, I'll probably still be there doing the exact same thing over and over again. And when Elder Scrolls 6 is not announced in like 3 years, I'll still be there overanalyzing every single political detail in Skyrim. So yeah, sorry. Thank you all so much. And I'm going to end it for reals now. I will all see you in the next video, which will either be on the Patreon if you decide to become a supporter, or which will be in this very weekend on Dunmer History. I'm finally going to do it, hopefully. I've been promising this video for so long. I really need to stop making promises on YouTube because I never deliver. Bye bye. I'll see you later. And thank you again.